If you've been trying to sell your home in Hamilton or Toronto, you'll probably notice something. Homes are not moving like they used to. Less than 20% of properties are selling each month, and that's kind of a big deal. But is this a sign of a collapsing market or just the new normal? Let's break it all down, because whether you're a buyer trying to get a good deal or a seller wondering why your home is sitting on the market, knowing what's happening in the market right now is a major advantage. My name is Morgan Little. I'm a realtor in Hamilton who helps people relocate here, especially from Toronto, just like I did. So if you're thinking about making a move or you just want to pick my brain, feel free to reach out, book a call using the Calendly link in the description below, or simply shoot me a text, and I look forward to connecting. Now let's dive into the 6 key factors that are controlling today's market. Number 1, homes are sitting on the market longer. Prior to 2020, about 40 to 50% of homes sold every month. But during the boom where interest rates were basically free, that number jumped to 75%, meaning 3 out of 4 homes listed actually sold. Today, it's closer to 20% in Toronto and slightly better in Hamilton. That means 80% of homes listed simply aren't selling in a given month. Buyers are cautious and sellers may need to adjust their expectations. If you're pricing based on 2022 numbers, your house is pretty much guaranteed to sit on the market. The number 2 factor to watch is months of inventory, which help determine whether we're in a buyer's or a seller's market. Months of inventory is one of the biggest indicators that we keep an eye on. If we have about 4 to 6 months of inventory sitting on the market at any given time, that's what we call a balanced market. If it's under 3 months, that's called a seller's market and prices tend to go up. Over 6 months of inventory sitting on the market, that would be a buyer's market and prices tend to come down. In Hamilton, inventory levels have been fluctuating, but we are still closer to a balanced market, with certain areas showing buyer market conditions. For example, West Hamilton and Dundas have lower inventory and are still competitive, while downtown Hamilton and East Hamilton have more supply than demand, making it tougher for sellers. Third on my list is the number of active listings versus the number of actual sales. Let's break this down with some simple math. If there are 100 homes listed in a given month and only 25 of those homes sell, that's a 25% absorption rate, meaning 1 out of every 4 homes listed actually sells. And that means 3 out of the 4 homes listed are sitting on the market still. Buyers, this is where you and your realtor can negotiate a deal. Sellers, this is where you may need to adjust expectations and price strategically if you want to sell. And this is where working with a good realtor really comes in handy. They're not doing you any service if they're claiming they can get you X amount for your house, even though the numbers don't reflect it. And sellers, this is where it's important for you to listen to your realtor if they suggest pricing at a number that you may not have originally wanted. Either way, in the end, the market determines the price, not the seller or the realtor. Number 4 to watch are the days on market, which tells you how long it takes a home to sell. In a strong seller's market, homes sell fast, maybe within a week. But in a slower market, homes are sitting for 30, 60, 90 plus days. We're seeing this both in Toronto and Hamilton, where homes are sitting much longer than we would have seen in the recent past. And if your home sits on the market for too long, buyers may assume that there's something wrong with it. And really the only issue may be that you've been stubborn on the price you'll take for it. And that's fine if you're in no rush to sell. But if you actually want to get your home sold, it's got to be priced correctly. So you'll have 2 options at this point. Make a price adjustment to try to attract buyers, or sit and be patient and hope that the market improves. That being said, entry-level homes with nice finishings that are priced correctly are still selling in this market. Number 5 is the list price versus the sale price and whether or not homes are selling for over asking or not. Buyers today are not willing to overpay like they may have in 2021 and 2022. Those days are long gone. In Toronto, we're seeing many homes sell at 97 or 98% of asking, which means they're selling just under asking price, especially in neighborhoods with higher inventory. In Hamilton, areas like Stony Creek and the Mountain are holding value better, while places like downtown and East Hamilton are seeing more price reductions. 6 on my list is less tangible than some of the others, but it's the emotional impact on buyers and sellers. Buyers are hesitant because we've had a recent history of interest rate increases, and though they've come down, the uncertainty of whether or not they still will is real, as well as the threat of tariffs looming from the US. And some sellers are frustrated because they remember what their home was worth back in 2022, and they're really holding out to still try and get that price. But like I said, those days are long gone. So here's the truth. If you need to sell, you need to price correctly and be realistic. The number of mortgage delinquencies recently has been on the rise, and you don't want to fall into that category. And if you want to buy, there are great opportunities, especially in areas with high inventory. Real estate across the GTA, and specifically Toronto and Hamilton, isn't what it was in 2021 and 2022. And though these are different markets with their own set of nuances, they follow similar trends. And those are that not every home is selling and not every seller is getting their price. But by understanding these 6 data points that I just mentioned, you'll make smarter decisions whether you're buying or selling. And if you are thinking about doing either either of these things, I'm happy to have a chat, even if it's just to pick my brain. Feel free to reach out, book a call using the Calendly link in the description below, or simply shoot me a text and I'm happy to connect. Till then, I'll see you on the next one.